Noddy, the little man with the red and yellow car. Noddy, his tinkling bell means he's the happiest little fellow in all Toyland. There's Biggies and Tubby and Mr. Plod and all his special friends. It's sixpence an adventure, then he'll take you home again. Noddy, Noddy, Noddy.
It was a lively morning in Toyland. Noddy was training to take part in the annual Toyland Sports Day.
Good morning, Noddy. I thought you'd be practicing for Sports Day.
I am practicing, Big Ears, but I can't seem to run fast. I can't. I just can't.
Running fast isn't easy. You need proper coaching from some clever person who'll cheer you up and tell you all the things you're doing wrong.
You're a clever person. Will you cheer me up and tell me all the things I'm doing wrong?
Very well, Noddy. I shall be your coach.
Thank you, Big Ears.
Come along, Noddy.
Was I faster this time? Did I run a faster time on your stopwatch?
I'm not sure. I'm afraid my watch has stopped. Never mind. Run round your house again. Cheer up. Noddy, wait. I see what you're doing wrong. To run fast, you must use your arms.
I didn't know that.
No. You must use your arms and your legs all at the same time.
Oh, dear. The more I think about how to run fast, the harder it gets.
Noddy, I've had such a good idea for the sports day. You and I could enter the three-legged race together.
Don't be silly, Master Tubby. We've got 2 legs each. That makes 4.
No, we tie our legs together with my skipping rope. Then we'll have 3 legs.
But this may be a good idea, Noddy. Master Tubby can help you to run fast.
I'm not sure that we can run fast.
We'll soon see. On your marks. Get set. Go! Aha! I see what you're doing wrong, Noddy.
I know what I'm doing wrong. I shouldn't run with Master Tubby. He messes up everything.
Oh!
Now then, you two, do cheer up.
Hello, Noddy. Whatever is going on? Tessie, would you like to enter the 3-legged race with me? I'm afraid I can't. I've already promised to enter it with Dinah Doll. But you can borrow Bumpy Dog if you like. Thank you. I came to see if you'd got any eggs, so that we could practice the egg and spoon race. Oh, yes. I've got eggs and spoons. And Big Ears will be our coach.
I can but try.
You coach me too, Big Ears. My mother won't let me practice the egg and spoon race. She said I'd break so many eggs we'd have no breakfast for a week.
Yes. I shall coach you all. Good gracious, what's that?
It's my father.
Why is he throwing pillows into the air?
He's been doing it all morning, but he won't say why.
I dare say he's freshening up the feathers. Come along, let's find those eggs. Is everybody ready?
Ready.
Good. On your marks, get set, go! Ah, yes. Noddy, I see what you're doing wrong. The eggs and the spoons don't race on their own. You have to carry them along.
I'm sorry. I've never been in an egg and spoon race before.
My word. Mr. Tubby's at it again.
Perhaps he's hoping his pillows will turn into clouds. But I don't think they will.
Ladies and... gentlemen, the first event in the Toyland Sports Day will be the three-legged race. On your marks, get set, go!
Which foot do we...
What do we start with?
It must be right.
Left foot.
Right foot.
No, Mr. Straw. You're right, and I'm...
And I'm wrong.
The winners of the three-legged race are Tessie Bear and Dinah Doll. Ladies and... oh yeah, gentlemen, the next event will be...
What's the next event?
I think he said it will be...
Step up, please, the first contestant.
Stand aside, my hearties. I'll be the first contestant. What do I have to do?
Well, this event is tossing the...
Tossing the bale of hay. You have to toss the bale
The
of...
bale of hay as high as you can over
over the wall.
over the wall.
Sounds easy to me.
Nay. Who's next?
Please, Mr. Plod, may I be next?
But Noddy, you haven't practiced tossing the bale of hay.
Then I'll probably be very good at it. Ow! Did I do something wrong?
The final contestant is...
Yes, indeed. That sounds like me.
And the winner of the tossing the bale of hay is... Mr. Tubby Bear.
He's been practicing.
So that's why he was throwing pillows about all morning.
The next event takes place in the market square. It will be the
Oh, good. I might have practiced that one.
Congratulations to the winner of the 100 meters wobble. Yet again, Mr. Wobbly Man. Perhaps next year somebody else will enter. And now to our final event, the Grand Egg and Spoon Race. To your places, please.
I hope I win this race, Big Ears. I haven't won anything yet.
Just remember everything I've taught you about running.
I promise.
On your marks, get set, go.
Faster, Clockwork Mouse. Run faster.
I can't. I forgot to wind up my clockwork.
I say, Clockwork Clown, you'll have to go faster than that, old fellow.
Keep going, Noddy. You're in second place.
The winner is Martha Monkey. One moment, Miss Martha Monkey. This egg will not come away from this spoon, which suggests, to my expert eye, that they are stuck together.
Is there something wrong with that?
Certainly. This is cheating. I'm afraid you're disqualified. The true winner of the egg and spoon race is... Noddy!
Well done, Noddy.
Thanks to your coaching, Big Ears. I remembered to use my legs as well as my arms.
Ladies and... the others, as our only winner to have taken part in every single non-wobbling event, I declare Noddy the champion of the sports day.
Hooray! Well done, Noddy.
Thank you, Mr. Plod. Now I've got somewhere to put my egg. Oh, good. Scrambled egg for tea.
Noddy, the little man with the red and yellow car. Noddy, his tinkling bell means he's the happiest little fellow in all Toyland. There's Biggies and Tubby and Mr. Plod and all his special friends. It's sixpence an adventure, then he'll take you home again. And now it's time for Noddy to wave and say goodbye. He's tired and sleepy and nodding his head. He's ready to curl himself up in bed and see what tomorrow brings. For Noddy Noddy, Noddy. Noddy, Noddy, the little man with the red and yellow car. Noddy, Noddy, his tinkling bell means he's the happiest little fellow in all Toyland. There's Biggies and Tubby and Mr. Plod and all his special friends. It's sixpence an adventure, then he'll take you home again. Noddy, 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 Noddy.
It was a chilly day in Toyland. Noddy was hurrying to keep warm.
Hello, Dinah. Tessie Bear said you have an errand for me. I'd like you to take this parcel to the Noah's Ark, Noddy. I've made 2 very long scarves to keep the giraffes' necks warm. What a good idea. I had some wool left over, so I made a new scarf for you. Thank you. Ah, now, look at this scarf, Lord and Lady Giraffe.
Yeah. Tasty leaves, my dear.
Delicious, Lord Giraffe. This is what you need now to keep your necks warm.
A scarf? No.
No. Giraffes don't wear scarves.
Right. I've never seen you wear a scarf.
So that proves it.
Giraffes don't wear scarves.
Well, no, this is very cold weather. You must wear scarves. We'd look silly.
Yeah, we would. We'd look silly in scarves.
I'm wearing a scarf and I don't look silly. I love my scarf. You're not a giraffe.
See, that proves it. We won't wear scarves.
What will you do, Mrs. Noah? I shall wrap their scarves around their necks, whether they like it or not. Or they'll be getting sore throats and I'll be up a ladder all night giving them medicine. If anybody tries to make us wear scarves,
we shall dig in our hooves.
There you are, Noddy. A full tank of petrol.
how much is it, Mr. Sparks?
Oh, there's no need to pay. If you can do an errand for me tomorrow, I'll need some rope from the harbour so I can make a new tow rope for my truck.
I'll fetch it first thing in the morning.
Thank you.
Oh, my word!
Is there something wrong, Noddy?
There's a brick in my car. How can it have got there?
This is a brick from your roof.
Oh, yes. There is a brick missing.
I should say that during the night, someone knocked that brick from your roof into your car.
Who would do such a thing?
Someone with a ladder, perhaps?
Or a very tall someone.
Oh, no, Noddy. I don't think anyone's as tall as that.
There you have it, my hearty. 1 length of best rope, towing for the use of.
Thank you, Sammy Sailor. I say, what's wrong with those flags?
Aye, the flags. Something mysterious happened to those flags. They've been chewed under cover of darkness.
They might have been nibbled by a very tall someone.
Oh, no, Noddy. No one's as tall as those masts.
Oh, bother.
I've got your rope towing for the use of, Mr. Sparks.
Oh, thank you, Noddy.
Why have you smashed a hole in your brand new sign?
Well, I'm trying to mend a sign. Well, last night, someone knocked it off its bracket. Well, I can only think it must have been someone standing on top of a high truck.
Unless it was a very tall someone.
No, Noddy. No one's as tall as my new sign. Who could have knocked over my best shrub? I really am very cross.
So am I.
Oh, dear. I'll have my shrub back, if you please, Noddy. Thank you.
I'm cross because someone knocked a brick off my roof last night. Sammy Sailor's cross because someone nibbled the flags on the ship's masts. And Mr. Sparks is cross because someone knocked down his garage sign.
Aha! I spot a link between all those events. They all took place at a great height. So, they must have been caused by someone bouncing up and down on a trampoline.
I think they were caused by a very tall someone. Mr. Plod, something terrible has happened.
Has someone with a trampoline damaged your ark, Mrs. Noah?
No, Our giraffes are missing. Oh, no. Well, it was so cold last night, you see. I wrapped their new scarves around their necks, but they pulled them off, and they left the ark, and I didn't see them all night, and they haven't come home this morning.
Goodness me!
Oh, they must be so cold and hungry. Giraffes are very tall animals, Mr. Plod.
I know what a giraffe is, thank you, Noddy.
It might have been the giraffes who nibbled the ship's flags and pushed the brick off my roof and knocked over your shrub while they were looking for food.
I can't agree, Noddy, until I've considered all the evidence.
But what about my giraffes?
This is a tricky case, Mrs. Noah. I may have to sleep on it.
May I have a jam sandwich, Gobbo?
No. They're mad jam sandwiches.
No. What's that noise?
How should I know?
It's monsters. They're coming this way.
Oh, don't be stupid, Sly. There are no monsters in Thailand. Oh, you're right. There are monsters, and they're in the wood.
Very near. I've broken another branch.
Oh, we must get away.
The monsters!
Let's hide.
You should look where you're going.
They're talking monsters.
I smell food. Delicious food.
What delicious food, my dear?
Jam sandwiches.
Jam sandwiches? Leave me at 'em, my dear.
Yummy. Now, which is the way out?
Yeah, I've no idea. It's so dark in here.
Oh no, we're lost. Lost. We're lost. Help.
Oh, I'm not staying here, Sly. We must go and tell PC Plod about these monsters.
Can't move.
Good morning, Mr. Plod.
Oh, dear, dear. I'll take my watering can back, if you please, Noddy. Thank you.
I wanted to know if the giraffes have been found.
No, they haven't. Mr. Plod! Mr. Plod! Mr. Plod! There are monsters in the wood. Great tall monsters with long necks that break branches and eat leaves. Monsters? What nonsense.
Great tall monsters with long necks. They must be the giraffes.
Ah, yes. Just what I was going to say.
We must go and find them.
The monsters broke those branches last night. Not monsters, Gobbo. Giraffes. Giraffes are monsters.
Morning, Mr. Blood.
Oh, dear.
I've been guarding the monsters all night.
Help!
What?
in this tree. Don't worry, Lord and Lady Giraffe. I shall lead you from the tree with Mr. Plod's torch. And we can use my scarf. Your scarf? I'll place it around your necks. There. Now follow me.
Giraffes. Must go. Things to do.
Mischief to make.
Bye.
There, Lord and Lady Giraffe. Thanks to my scarf, you're free.
There we are. I say, my dear, perhaps scarves aren't so bad after all. May I wrap your scarf round my chilly neck, Noddy?
No, you may not. I'm chilly too. Excuse me. If you go back to the Ark, Mrs. Noah will give you your own scarf.
Good idea.
Come along then, dear. What are you waiting for?
I don't know, my dear. I'll come along with you, shall I?
Make sure you don't cause Mrs. Noah any more worry. Dear me, Noddy. Look how those giraffes have stretched your scarf.
Now I can wrap it round and round. My scarf can keep me warm all over. And I don't look at all silly, do I?
Oh, no, Noddy. You don't look at all silly. Oh, dear.
Noddy, the little man with the red and yellow car. Noddy, his tinkling bell means he's the happiest little fellow in all Toyland. There's Biggies and Tubby and Mr. Plod and all his special friends. It's sixpence an adventure, then he'll take you home again. And now it's time for Noddy to wave and say goodbye. He's tired and sleepy and nodding his head, he's ready to curl himself up in bed and see what tomorrow brings. For Noddy, Noddy, Noddy. Noddy, Noddy, the little man with the red and yellow car. Noddy, Noddy, his tinkling bell means he's the happiest little fellow in all Toyland. There's Biggies and Tubby and Mr. Plod and all his special friends. It's sixpence an adventure, then he'll take you home again. Noddy, 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 Noddy.
It was a hot summer's day in Toyland. Noddy and Tessie Bear were off to have a picnic with Big Ears.
How exciting, Noddy. Today is Midsummer Day, the longest day of the year. Big Ears says Midsummer Day is a special day. That's why he always has a picnic to celebrate. I hope he won't mind you inviting me to his picnic. Of course not, Tessie. He'll be delighted.
Hurry, Sly. We must find out where they're having their picnic.
It's hot. Can't I stay in the shade and guard your ancient and precious book?
If you don't hurry, I shall thump you with my ancient and precious book.
Ooh,
I'm delighted you're joining our picnic, Tessie. What a surprise.
Farmer Straw said we can picnic in his top field. Off we go.
Farmer Straw's top field. Let's follow them. Ah, my word, what a splendid midsummer picnic.
I've brought us an extra treat. Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ugh, the ice cream's melted. Never mind, Noddy. I couldn't eat another thing.
Perhaps we could drink it later. I should like a little snooze.
Ah, so should I. But we must be careful not to get sunburnt. I shan't get sunburnt. I'm made out of wood.
Just you mind your paint doesn't peel.
I think they're asleep. Yes, they're asleep.
Come here. Hold my ancient and precious book while I work the changeabout spell on this car.
Yes, Gobbo.
Change about Ra, change about Ray. Be a bad car for most of the day. Just follow me and do what I say. Change about Ree, change about Ray. There, now you're in my power. I want you to bring Noddy and his friends to Goblin Corner. Do you understand? Let's go and wait for them. Yeah. Oh, I do feel better after that nap.
I know what would cool us down. We could go to the harbour and paddle in the sea. Oh, yes.
Good idea, Tessie.
Off we go to the seaside. Oh, dear. What's the matter? What are you doing? We want to go straight ahead. Where are you going? Slow down. We want to go to the seaside.
Oh, this car has a mind of its own.
It's far too hot today, Mr. Plod. The weather is beyond my control, Mr. Jumbo. Gracious, what a den! Be quiet if you please! Stop shouting! It's far too hot for all that noise!
Oh, I'm sorry. I do apologise. Goblin Corner.
We didn't want to come here. I really am very cross.
But soon you'll be even crosser.
Gobbo!
Oh, 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 dear. At last, it's getting dark. How much longer will you goblins keep us here?
And what did you do to my car?
I wanted it to fetch big ears, so I worked a spell.
From his ancient and precious book.
It'll soon wear off. And what, may I ask, do you want with me? This is an ancient and precious book handed down from goblin to goblin. Among many thousand tales of goblin wisdom, it tells of a magic midsummer tree. Somewhere in this wood. Does it indeed? Every midsummer night, the tree grows golden leaves.
That's tonight.
Oh,
Sly and I want to find that tree and pick the golden leaves. Then we shall be rich.
rich! We'll be rich!
Oh, shut up, Sly. This ancient and precious book also tells of the person who planted the magic tree. An old brownie called Longbeard. He was your grandfather. We think you know where the tree is.
You know! You do!
Quiet! You must lead us to the tree. Never!
Please, Big Ears, show them the tree. Tessie's frightened. I'm not. Well, I am. I don't like being in this net.
Very well. I shall lead you to the magic midsummer tree.
Rich! Rich! We'll be
Oh,
rich!
be quiet,
Sly.
Sly! Bring some sacks. Believe me, this will do you no good. Hurry! Pap, pap.
It's a little cooler at last, Mr. Plod.
What a relief. What does this car want? Where's Noddy?
Well, it's trying to tell you something.
You understand cars, Mr. Sparks. What's it saying?
I think Noddy's in trouble. The car wants you to go with it and find him.
Oh, well, even on Midsummer Night, I must do my duty.
You may need some help.
Is this the magic tree?
Where are the golden leaves?
Wait until midnight.
Midnight?
That's not long. It is the shortest night of the year. We're all going to be so tired in the morning.
Is it midnight yet?
In one more second.
Look! Golden leaves. How beautiful.
Rich! We're going to be rich! Just you wait and see.
It is a magic midsummer tree.
Give me a sack, Sly. Let's pick these leaves. You're all free to go now. Come on, Sly. Stand just where you are, you goblins.
Pissy plod!
Run for it.
Oh,
Sly.
at last! I can have a doze.
Now then, what mischief have this pair been up to?
They put a spell on my car and stole all the golden leaves from the magic midsummer tree.
Then we shall take them and lock them up in the police station. Now, where are those golden leaves?
They're in those sacks.
No. The sacks are completely empty.
Where have all the leaves gone?
This is a magic tree, Noddy. Its golden leaves can never be taken away. Should anyone try to pick them, the leaves will vanish into thin air within seconds.
Oh!
You goblins won't be rich after all. And new leaves will grow again every midsummer night.
Can I come back and see them next year? I can't wait, even though it will be the shortest night, and I'll be so tired.
Good night, Noddy.
Noddy, the little man with the red and yellow car. Noddy, his tinkling bell means he's the happiest little fellow in all Toyland. There's big as in Tubby and Mr. Plot and all his special friends. It's sixpence an adventure, then he'll take you home again. And now it's time for Noddy to wave and say goodbye. He's tired and sleepy and nodding his head. He's ready to curl himself up in bed and see what tomorrow brings. For Noddy, Noddy, Noddy. Noddy, Noddy, the little man with the red and yellow car. Noddy, Noddy, his tinkling bell means he's the happiest little fellow in all Toyland. There's Biggies and Tubby and Mr. Plot and all his special friends. It's sixpence an adventure, then he'll take you home again. Noddy, 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 Noddy.
It was a troublesome morning in Toyland. Noddy had promised to take Mr. Tubby Bear to the railway station.
I'm in such a hurry. Mustn't miss my train.
I'll make sure you don't. Oh, do start, car. What's the matter with you?
Shall I push?
Yes, please. And do be quick, because you're in such a hurry. Thank you, Mr. Where are you?
I'm down here.
Please get up. You're in such a hurry. Do speed up, car. Can't you go any faster? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Tubby. You've missed your train.
Oh, dear me. I shall have to wait for the next one. I shan't pay the usual sixpence, you know.
This is your fault, car.
Here's threepence instead.
Pardon me, I have ordered this vehicle. You are late, Noddy.
I'm sorry, Miss Pink Cat. Something's wrong with my car.
You should buy a better car. Drive on. Oh la la. Why do you drive so slowly? I am in a hurry.
Oh, no. We must have run out of petrol. Oh, why didn't you say you were thirsty?
I have urgent shopping. A number of leading toys are coming to supper. I wish them to see this beautiful new lace tablecloth.
It looks like brown paper to me.
The cloth is inside.
What's wrong, Noddy?
My silly car's run out of petrol.
Well, I've got a can of petrol in my car. You can use that.
Thank you, Mr. Sparks.
Oh, dear Mr. Sparks, I have a delightful idea. I am in such a hurry, you may take me into town.
Oh. If you say so.
I most certainly do.
What about my fare?
I shall pay it to Mr. Sparks. Onward!
Oh, I am so cross with you. You're still not working properly. Now what are you doing? What's wrong? Have you had a puncture? Yes, you have. Look at that. Why can't you watch where you're going? You've caused nothing but trouble today. Don't go away. Come back. Please come back.
Oh, this really is a beautiful flower vase. I only wish I had some flowers.
Help! Help!
Whatever is the matter, Clockwork Mouse?
I'm being chased by a car. Help!
Watch out, Mr. Wobbly Man!
Oh, dear. I doubt if I'll stop wobbling before bedtime. Oh.
What beautiful flowers, Mr. Jumbo. I grew them myself, you know. Oh, my word, what's this car up to? Oh, be careful, Jumbo.
Oh, thank you.
I feel steadier now.
Keep back, everybody. This is an emergency. There's a rowdy car on the loose.
We've seen it, Mr. Plod. It's Noddy's car. Mr. Plod! Mr. Plod! Please help! My car's run away.
This is most irregular. You should control it.
Noddy, I've been chased round and round my petrol pumps by your car.
I'm sorry. It's run away.
Have you any idea why your car might have run away?
Well, I did shout at it. Just a little bit.
Oh, dear. You must have upset it. Mr. Plod, I shall fetch the fire engine and try to bring Noddy's car home.
Good idea, Mr. Sparks.
You should go home, Noddy, and wait for news.
Yes, Dinah. All right. I didn't mean to upset my little car.
Oh, poor Noddy.
Indeed.
Quite so.
What beautiful flares, Mr. Wobbly Man.
Flowers? What flowers? Oh, my word! Flowers!
Goodness gracious, what's all this?
What's all this noise?
That's Noddy's.
Noddy's car.
You're all right, Mrs. Straw.
Aye. Oh. Oh.
Evening, Noddy.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Everything. I was so hurried to my car this morning, it's run away. Mr. Sparks is looking for it, but he's been gone ages and ages.
Don't worry. Mr. Sparks will do his best.
Oh, Mr. Tubby, where could my poor car have gone?
Let us consider. Aha!
Aha!
Now, if you were upset, where would you go?
If I'm upset, I usually go and see Big Ears.
Then perhaps that's where your car has gone.
Yes! It might have gone to see Big Ears. Thank you, Mr. Tubby.
Good luck. You'll be cozy and warm under that blanket. Tomorrow I shall fetch Noddy. Good night.
Big Ears.
Ah, Noddy.
Something terrible has happened.
I know.
My car's run away.
I know.
It was my fault.
I know.
How do you know all this?
Your car told me about it.
Is my car here? I hoped it might be.
You upset it very much, you know. Were you cross with it?
Yes, I'm afraid I was.
Then you must be kind to your car and make it up. I shall leave you together.
Hello, little car. It's me. I have missed you, and I'm very, very sorry I was so cross and rude. I promise never to be so horrid again. It wasn't your fault all those things went wrong today. Perhaps I've been making you work too hard. Perhaps you need a little holiday. Tomorrow we'll have your puncture mended and take the rest of the day off. Would you like that? Good. Oh, I really did miss you. Ah, this is the life, isn't it? I love holidays, don't you? Are you enjoying yourself? Is there still something wrong? What can it be?
Morning, my hearty.
Hello, Sammy Sailor. What are you doing with that huge can?
Oh, this is an oil drum. One of the big ships will be coming into harbour soon, and we have to change the oil in its engine.
Do all engines have their oil changed?
Aye, they do. Once a year.
What is it, little car? Where are we going?
There, now I've changed the oil in your car's engine, it'll feel much happier. And it'll drive more smoothly.
You are clever to know you needed an oil change. So everything's back to normal, and we're both happy again. From now on, I'm going to change your oil every year. No, twice a year.
Noddy, the little man with the red and yellow car. Noddy, his tinkling bells bell means he's the happiest little fellow in all Toyland. There's Biggies and Tubby and Mr. Plot and all his special friends. It's sixpence an adventure, then he'll take you home again. And now it's time for Noddy to wave and say goodbye. He's tired and sleepy and nodding his head. He's ready to curl himself up in bed and see what tomorrow brings. For Noddy, Noddy, Noddy. Noddy, Noddy, the little man with the red and yellow car. Noddy, Noddy, his tinkling bell means he's the happiest little fellow in all Toyland. There's Biggies and Tubby and Mr. Plot and all his special friends. It's sixpence an adventure, then he'll take you home again. Noddy, 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 Noddy.
It was a peaceful afternoon in Toyland. Noddy had been busy all morning and he was enjoying a rest.
Oh, Master Tubby, this is my afternoon off.
Oh, I'm sorry. May I have my ball back?
Do be more careful.
Thank you.
Oh, I've had enough of this. Just you keep your ball on your side of the fence.
Oh, Noddy, look what you've done. You've knocked my father's prize apple off his tree.
Oh, no. Where is it?
It fell into the rubbish heap and disappeared. It was a great, big, ripe, red, juicy apple, and now there are only these little ones left on the tree. My father will be furious.
Oh, no. What can I do?
Well, you could get another apple and stick it onto the tree.
But where will I find another apple? I must... Oh, I know. Big Ears has a store of apples. He'll be able to help.
A great, big, ripe, red, juicy apple?
I need it because... Well, it's a present for Mr. Tubby Bear.
How kind. I shall search through my apples. Perhaps you could do me a favour while you're waiting.
Of course.
Please go to Mr. Sparks and ask if I might borrow his ladder.
Yes. I'll go right away. Excuse me, Mr. Sparks.
Good afternoon.
May I borrow your ladder for Big Ears?
Certainly you may borrow my ladder.
Thank you, Mr. Sparks.
But not while I'm standing on it.
I'm sorry.
You may take the ladder when I've mended this guttering. While you're waiting, perhaps you could do me a favour. Will you go to the farm and fetch me 6 eggs?
I will. I'll go right away.
There, 5 eggs. So far, that's all we...
All we can find.
But Mr. Sparks wants me to fetch...
fetch 6 eggs.
We'll have to wait.
Wait for another one. While you're waiting for the last egg, would you...
Would he what, Mrs. Straw?
Would he fetch our new rope from Sammy Sailor?
Oh, of course he would. What do you say, Noddy?
I'll go right away.
I knew that's what...
That's what he'd say. What a lot of favours I'm doing. I must remember them all. Big Ears wants a ladder. Mr. Sparks wants eggs. Mr. and Mrs. Straw want a rope. Yes, that's it.
I'll have to find that new rope in my store.
Please hurry. I'm doing favours for such a lot of people.
Oh, you can do one for me while you're waiting.
Yes, I'll go right away.
I've not told you what it is yet.
Sorry.
You can drive to Dinodoll's stall and fetch a set of new plates for the ship's cook.
Yes.
Go on, then.
Oh, sorry. These are the plates Sammy wants. I'll take them right away. Oh, do be careful.
Steady, Noddy. Look out, Noddy!
I must pack these plates properly. How long will it take? Oh, not long. you can do me a favour while you're waiting.
Yes.
Will you please go to Miss Pink Cat's house and fetch me the silver teapot she's promised to lend me?
Yes, I'll go right away. I could not let you carry my valuable silver teapot. You would put grimy fingerprints on it.
Oh, please, Miss Pink Cat, if you let me take it, I'll do you a favour.
Oh, very well. You may take the teapot, but first you must go to the station right away and fetch a parcel I'm expecting. It contains a set of the finest dusters.
I've already gone right away.
There, Noddy, the parcel of dusters for Miss Pink Cat.
Thank you, Mr. Engine Driver. Big Ear's ladder, Mr. Sparks' eggs, Mr. and Mrs. Straw rope. What are you muttering about, Noddy? It's a list I have to remember of all the favours I'm doing for people.
You can do me a favour. You can give me a lift into town.
Mr. Sparks' eggs, Mr. and Mrs. Straw rope.
Big Ears, dusters, Miss Pink Cat plates.
Oh, be quiet, Martha. You're confusing me. Miss Pink Cat plates, Mr. Sparks lift into town. Oh, no, that's not right.
Mr. and Mrs. Straw ladder, Mr. Sparks plates.
Stop it! Big Ears eggs, Sammy Sailor dusters. I've already got the dusters. Oh, I can't take you to town yet. I've got to take these dusters to Sammy Sailor.
I've got your rope, Noddy.
Thank you. I've got your dusters.
I don't want dusters.
Oh, I wish I could remember where to go next. Big Ears eggs,
Dinosaur ladder, Miss Pink Cat rope.
That's it. Miss Pink Cat.
I want plates. Don't forget my plates.
Thank you for my lift into town. Remember, Miss Pink Cat rope, Mr. and Mrs. Straw eggs. A rope. How can I clean my best china with a rope? I want dusters.
Then who wants this rope? It must be Mr. and Mrs. Straw eggs, Mr. Sparks ladder, Big Ears rope. Big Ears, that's it. Big Ears wants the rope.
Don't forget my dusters.
There. Perfect.
Big Ears, I brought your rope.
I don't need a rope, Noddy. I need a ladder.
Then this must be the rope for... Oh, I can't remember. Oh, Big Ears, I'm doing so many favours for so many people, and Mother Monkey made me all confused. And now I can't remember who asked for what.
Noddy, calm down. Now, just think. Who gave you the rope?
It was Sammy Sailor.
So, you must go and see Sammy Sailor. And then you can retrace your steps.
Thank you, Big Ears. I'll retrace my steps right away.
Thank you for fetching the ladder, Noddy. Here's your great big ripe red juicy apple.
Thank you. Oh, I wonder why I wanted a great big ripe red juicy apple.
For Mr. Tubby Bear.
Oh, yes. I must take it right away. Ooh.
I say, who's there? Noddy, what are you doing out here?
You're going to be very cross.
Gracious me. Why?
I was throwing Master Tubby's ball back from my garden and I accidentally knocked your prize apple off your tree, so I was trying to stick this great big ripe red juicy apple in its place and I hoped you wouldn't notice and I'm very sorry.
Oh, my dear Noddy, I don't have a prize apple. At this time of year, these small apples are only just starting to grow.
But Master Tubby said...
I fear Master Tubby was playing a trick on you.
But that means I've spent my afternoon off racing round Toyland for nothing.
I shall have words with that young bear.
I'm so tired and so hungry.
You do have a great big ripe red juicy apple.
Oh, yes.
I'm only sorry Master Tubby played such a silly trick.
Never mind. I've worked so hard today and I shall have another afternoon off tomorrow.
Noddy, the little man with the red and yellow car. Noddy, his tinkling bell means he's the happiest little fellow in all Toyland. There's Biggies and Tubby and Mr. Plod and all his special friends. It's sixpence an adventure and he'll take you home again. And now it's time for Noddy to wave and say goodbye. He's tired and sleepy and nodding his head. He's ready to curl himself up in bed and see what tomorrow brings. For Noddy,